My brother.
What it do, big ass?
Hey, it's either you an oracle or how you know all this shit?
Tapped in, man. You know, he from the streets, man. You know, from that environment.
So the first time I ever heard, and by the way, we're covering the whole news. You're live on here with me. We got 25,000 people watching right now.
Okay, bet.
It's a big breaking news day. The federal authorities raided Pooh Shiesty's father's house yesterday, but they've now said they have a criminal complaint that charges him, Big 30, his father, and 6 others with conspiracy of kidnapping and robbery. And it all matches back to a story that we heard, but I think a lot of people were like, man, it's got to be cap because why would this even be a thing? But supposedly, Gucci was kidnapped and forced to sign his release papers, and people were robbed in the incident by Pooh Shiesty and others. You're the first one who said this shit.
Definitely.
How the hell did you know? Like that's the question, bro.
But I know a couple of the cats that was actually charged on the indictment. I know personally.
Really?
Yeah, for sure. So I got, you know what I'm saying, I was hit up, when Seti was making conversations and we was talking about when he was talking about the jury and shit and all that was a real thing, you know what I'm saying,
So wait, so people actually got on live or Instagram and they were showing off the jewelry?
Well, I don't know about that. I heard that. I know that's a rumor, but I'm talking about, we actually spoke with people that had access to the jury. They was trying to the jury was trying to be sold by some people, not Pooh Shiesty, not Luntrail, by some other people from Memphis, Tennessee.
What type of jewelry was it? Do you know?
A wedding band, watch.
Really?
Yeah, his homeboy DP got his chain took. The cameraman, they stripped him, took everything. You still with that?
You know why I didn't believe it? Because I've seen a lot of people talk about it, and they said this is false because Gucci would never let a man take his wedding ring off his finger. Would never give up these items without somebody dying. And I ain't gonna lie, I kind of believe, like, I don't know if it's hype behind Gucci. I believe everything behind Gucci, but Gucci was silent. That was the only weird thing about it. So you heard about this in the streets?
Yeah. I heard about it. Like I said, I know a couple of people that's involved in the indictment. Gucci. But for the people that's saying that, they ain't never been up under the gun before. You be up under the gun, they can talk out. You know what I'm saying? I done seen the toughness. If a motherfucker got the hooks up on you, you know what I'm saying? You got to come clean, or risk losing your life. And a lot of this shit, that shit don't be worth your life. You know what I'm saying? Get this shit up, get your lick back. That's all you can do. But he definitely,
Wait, did I hang up? I'm trying to show y'all the fucking because we're on FaceTime. What the fuck? And I hang up. I got yo Sneeko was trying to get me the thing where I could just like when I'm FaceTiming y'all can see the person because like it would be better if y'all could see him. But yeah. My bad. I accidentally hung up. I was trying to flip the camera. Okay. All right. Damn.
Yeah, I told people from day one. You know what I'm saying? He got stretched or whatever. Motherfucker said I was capping.
Wait. Hold on, though.
Go ahead.
Because you're a very interesting figure. I think I think we almost connected a few times. I'm gonna be honest with you because I'm always honest. It's something about you like I kind of like. I know that case is done, but I'm like, is this nigga like the one guy that's smart enough to be so evil that he did some crazy shit, got away with it, and he's still popping it? Like you're something else. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. And also, respectfully, I have a lot of love for Dolph. Okay, but you're an interesting person, really interesting person.
Yeah. No, I appreciate your honesty. You know what I'm saying? But nah, bro, I ain't get away with nothing. I'm actually innocent in this situation. Dolph, like you said, Dolph was a good dude. He was a Robin Hood around here in Memphis, Tennessee, So I ain't no security for no rap group. I ain't never wrote a rap song, so I ain't have no reason to do anything to young Dolph, So, with that being said, I'm a good dude at, loyal, honorable. And sometimes I'm loyal to a default. That's how, I end up in a lot of the bullshit I be in.
Okay, so now let me ask some connecting questions. And before I ask these questions, I'm not DJ Vlading you, but I'm going off theories. And you know, these are going to be questions that are going to be asked. The mere fact that you're the first one that brought this to light, when I'm thinking who would want this to be known, it all comes back to one person. Yo Gotti. Yo Gotti doesn't get along. Keep in mind, we're constantly seeing a Yo Gotti connection here. Okay?
Yeah,
Yo
yeah.
Gotti didn't get along with Dolph. You get charged with something. Yo Gotti doesn't see eye to eye with Gucci. You're the first person that brings. And by the way, you know, we all watched his Double XL interview. Pooh Shiesty, he didn't say nothing bad about Gucci, but he did big up Gotti.
Yeah.
Is the reason why you said this publicly is to kind of let people know, man, I know Gotti got that nigga wedding band took, man.
Now I'm gonna tell you like this, you know, I knew Juke personally, like you know what I'm saying. Juke was a friend of mine, you know. Never got a chance to be around like that, you know. Had a conversation one time over the phone a while back. With that being said, you know, yo ain't even the type of person to move like that, you know, to go and do no goofy, you know what I'm saying, regular shit like that, to have Shiesty or 30 them to, you know, he don't want no nigga wedding band, you know. I think he was interested in signing. He was very interested in signing Pooh.
No, that's the ultimate checkmate, though. I steal your wedding band. I get your artist. That is like, that's a stake in the.
And you can't leave the wife out now. You can't leave the wife out, man.
Wait, what wife? His wife? He ain't get his wife?
Oh, what you mean? Gucci Gotti fucked her when Gucci was in jail.
Oh man, oh stop it, man.
Come on, man. What you act? You the king of this.
Those are rumors, man. Those are rumors, man. Yo,
man, that ain't no rumor, man. Gotti went on Breakfast Club and told you that shit, man. Man, he was fucking the brakes off of Keisha K.O., man.
Okay, so let me ask you this though. And by the way, I've heard you say some of these things. You're right. You're right about that. Do you feel like you made the block hot by saying it online?
No, I'm gonna tell you why. I don't feel like I made the block hot. You know, when I first brought it, the only thing I said was, hey Gucci, you know what I'm saying? You know, when we heard about that other little shit that just went on, you know, we're gonna run that later on. So, you know, when I said that, a lot of people that's tapped in knew what I was talking about, but I didn't get into no specifics in the first video. I ain't start going into great detail. It's when, you know, when other little shit start coming out with other bloggers and shit like that or whatever. So my first, I think when I first brought it, introduced it to the internet, I was very respectful and very careful on how I worded it.
Do you have any problems with Gucci?
Do I have any problems with Gucci?
Or do you guys know each other? Or does he know you?
No, I ain't got no problems with Gucci. I just always thought, you know, a lot of the shit he did, you know, was some sucker shit, you know, by you know, it's just like, you know, you gonna go and how he went and you know, made friends with everybody that he was into it with, except Gotti. You know, you made up with everybody, and it's all about a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
By the way, that's another thing. You're the first person who said that, and when I went to do my research, I said, "Wow, that's fucking accurate." He did sign a bunch of Memphis artists, and then he dropped it.
He signed a lot of these. He was just doing it just to antagonize Gotti. Like, he didn't even never put none of this shit out. He just was doing it just to try to antagonize Gotti, and that was some lame ass shit, you know. So it's just a lot of moves he did that made me kind of, you know, lose respect for him. I mean, I ain't never been a fan of his music. I always thought he was an ABC ass rapper anyway, you know. So, you know, Jeezy, Jeezy, I was always a Jeezy fan, because Jeezy could actually rap. Like, this nigga really can't rap. So outside of that, you know, I ain't got no problems with Gucci. He just do some lame ass shit, and I just been checking him on it.
Okay, so all right, so now this is public. This is a really crazy story. From what you heard or what word is on the street, was this like some shit that was, you know what I mean? Like they knew, maybe they were talking to Gucci and Gucci just not going, and they're like, all right, we about to go do, like, if we're not leaving Dallas without we get the paperwork signed, or is it something that it just shit went left while everybody's kicking it? Because the feds is trying to claim this was like...
Hell, man. You know, Gucci planted that seed himself, man. You know, when he did that sucker shit to Big Scott. You know, it's like you supposed to be worth however much money you worth. You know, you talk all this.
Wait. And for some of the people watching, could you explain what do you do to Big Scar? Because Big Scar passed away, didn't he?
Yeah. So Big Scar, you know, he's from the city. You know, he's a very talented artist from the city. From Big Scar from South Memphis. Anyway, that's Shiesty cousin. He signed in 1017. He ended up passing away on he overdosed by mistake. And so when he died, instead of Gucci being concerned about paying for the funeral, his first request was to the family. He wanted the 1017 chains back. And, you know, it's just crazy. You know, you supposed to be Gucci man. And you worried about these little bullshit ass chains. No disrespect to Scar, because I'm sure they were some trophies to him and his family. But to Gucci, that should have been the last thing on his mind when his artist just, you know, mistakenly OD'd. So, and then, you know, they had to go through hoops to get a nigga to send some money, you know, for the funeral or whatever. They had to blast him on social media to get him to do that. So he just had a sucker attack and all that shit. You know, Pooh Shiesty and them didn't respect it. So, you know, that's where it started at, you know, and it's like a domino effect.
So where did Gucci and Pooh Shiesty fall out? Because I'm watching one of the videos and I think it's one of his earlier videos. I don't know if it was 762 God, but he has like the end of the video where he's showing off, yo, I just got my 1017 chain and Gucci's on FaceTime, and he looks like he's pretty loyal, or it looked like they had a decent relationship.
So are you referring to a video that he shot since he been home or before?
No, it's an old video. But we never seen any like signs that it went bad.
Yeah. So again, you know, when Scar died, Shiesty was locked up. So that's why we never really kind of like seen how Shiesty felt or the fallout, because Shiesty was locked up. Fast forward to him getting out. Now it's time to address what you did to my cousin.
Ooh. Okay. So Pooh Shiesty didn't forget about what happened to Big Scar. He was trying to rectify some stuff.
No, ain't no way. That's his family. That's his blood. He ain't gonna go against his family for Gucci. You know, and you know, just a lot of shit that Gucci was doing. It just kind of showed you. You know, a lot of them Atlanta niggas some suckers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, just look at them niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Woody Hoax, Wood Drinker. I call him Wood Drinker. Woody a sucker. Gucci a sucker. You know what I'm saying? Thug turned out to be a sucker. I fuck a little baby though. I fuck with baby. Yeah, baby just got a whole ass nigga hanging around from Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah, nigga named Sebo. He better be glad he my brother's brother. But anyway, that's a whole other story. But yeah, man, you know, a lot of them Atlanta niggas, them niggas some whole ass niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? But there's some real niggas in Atlanta too, though. I fuck with some real niggas in Atlanta too. Shout out to my boy Ghost. Shout out to yeah, for sure.
You know, Gucci has like this reputation in like music. That's why people are shocked. Like he has this reputation.
Me and Gucci had the same attorney. Manny Aurora, who just represented me in the dog case, that's who represented Gucci. Yeah. Gucci went outside, closed his eyes, squeezed the trigger, and luckily hit a nigga, man. He got an accidental murder charge.
Nah, I thought it was a full-on shootout.
Man, it wasn't no fucking shootout, man. He shot the man, didn't know he shot him. The man died in the woods, man. They found the man in the woods 2 days later. Gucci didn't even know he shot the man. He was shooting with his eyes closed.
Oh.
Gucci is an accidental killer. Like, he ain't no... Gucci ain't like that for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Gucci ain't like that at all.
Well, he portrays it pretty good. You know, he says, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. He
say smoking on Pookie Lock.
Yeah, he should have been some key in Denzel Washington, because he'd do a good acting job. Yeah, but ain't shit gangster about him at all. Just think about it, man. You know, real gangsters act. I wouldn't have never went into that environment with Pooh Shiesty and them like that, not prepared. They let you.
So that's my question. Did Gucci must have thought it was cool? Yo, you're my man.
So that goes back to my point. It makes my point even more. If you are a real street nigga and you a gangster, if I done got into it with your family and I done disrespected your family, your blood family, and your family that died while you was in jail, I'm not coming to meet you unprepared.
Yeah, look like he definitely didn't. You know, he probably was thinking, well, Pooh Shiesty on papers. He's in a halfway house.
Man, Pooh Shiesty could have been on goddamn it, motherfucker. lifetime papers. Man, when it's about some blood, man, and that disrespect, that shit gotta, nigga gotta check the temperature, you know what I'm saying? See what they here for. And Shiesty, that's just how, that's just how they is, I used to tell people all the time, them young niggas, I don't run with Shiesty or nothing, I know 30 personally, but them little niggas will do something, they'll say something, so, and if anybody say that they wouldn't, I mean, they lying. I mean, I don't fuck with them, they ain't no friend of mine or nothing, but I ain't gonna sit up here and lie on them niggas, so I knew what was gonna happen anyway before it happened because I know what kind of niggas they is.
Hey, did anybody from like Shicey's side like hit you up and be like, yo, bro, you making it hot, chill, nigga, like?
Man, a motherfucker know not to call my phone at. I ain't Woody or no motherfucker, man. Motherfucker know not to, man, motherfucker know, man, I'ma call them everything but a child of God. They call my phone. They ask me to do any motherfucking thing, man. So I ain't in no game. Can't nobody muzzle me. I do and say what the fuck I want to say at.
Yes, so nobody could have been like, yo, bro, man, you making it hot right now, man.
Like, man, only person could have did that was God.
Holy shit! So the part of Memphis that, because I think they said, is this place that they raided, this Cordova? That's in Memphis or close to it?
Yeah, Cordova. It's just like the suburbs. It's still Memphis. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so where I'm from, Orange Mound, which is the ghetto, basically. The hood. I can get to Cordova in about 20 minutes. About 20 minutes.
What about his father? What's his father's reputation? Like, is he just a businessman? Was he from the streets? Because they're kind of like lumping his father.
I'm gonna keep it. It's some crazy shit. Now I'm finna be the first one to tell you this. And mark my words, you're gonna hear it today.
What?
You finna see a bomb explode on social media about Pooh Shiesty daddy in the next couple of hours. Mark my word. If it don't, I'ma just give me your account information and I'm gonna send you $5,000 wherever it need to go. You finna see a bomb in the next 2 hours about Pooh Shiesty's daddy. With that being said, to answer your question, I'ma keep it G, keep it cute. Lantrell, he always been respected in the streets. He had the Mob Ties record label and shit back in the day. I ain't got nothing bad to say about him. He's a gangster. He come up from South Memphis. He come up in that environment. So, and he ain't no bitch ass nigga. He'll shake something. But with that being said, what's been happening in the next couple of hours is gonna be crazy.
My whole chat is saying, call whack. There's paperwork. Is that what's... he gave me the... Oh, man. Memphis is imploding, man.
Yeah, man. She crazy, man. She real shicey. It's a shicey season right now.
You know what? A couple years ago, I think everybody used to look at Atlanta as like, oh, it's a bunch of real street niggas down there. Now we look at like Atlanta like, all right, these are the guys cooperating. But Memphis got like this, they got this reputation in Memphis. Memphis is Mr. Go Get 'em. Like,
yeah, man, we ain't like the YSL niggas, man. We don't, what I'm saying? We don't go breaking nigga cars, man, and get on the stand and get everybody indicted and then say, I don't recall. We don't get down like that in Memphis. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what's your beef with Woody? What happened?
Man, so, when I first brought the shit to the net about Gucci, he woke up the next day, instead of calling me because he had my number, he woke up, went online, and his exact words were, you bitch ass niggas down there in Memphis, yeah, laughing and playing with Gucci, yeah, we're gonna catch you. We're gonna catch you. You know how retarded ass talk, he can't even pronounce the words right. You know what I'm saying? Niggas sound like Crip Mac was his English teacher. You know what I'm saying? But so when he said that, I ended up checking him. And, you know what I'm saying? I snatched it out the air because I knew what he was talking about. And I just, you know what I'm saying? I've been on his ass like back pockets ever since. And I just, I don't know, I'm sure Charleston, I don't know if C-Dub told you, but, we've been trying to set it up, you know what I'm saying? Why I can kick the shit out of Woody, you know what I'm saying? On that, on brand risk.
Wait, you do a boxing match with Woody?
Yeah, me and Charleston we've been promoting, Charleston said something, I think he said something to Aiden, and yeah, we ready. I kicked the mental health meds out of Woody. Ass. I'm ready right now. Set it up, I kick the shit out of Woody. Did you see how Woody was boxing on that motherfucking YouTube in his neighborhood? If that's how Woody boxed, he better stay his dumb ass at home fucking with me.
Wait, how old are you? Woody's like 35, right?
And I'm 46, and I'm gonna kick the shit out of Woody. Set it up, Act.
All right, no, we could set this one up. This would be a good one.
I catch him off. Listen, Mike Tyson's best friend, Boogie, he called Charleston White last week and said he had just got out the phone with Woody, and Woody said he agreed to fight whoever. So what? Charleston told him, he said, man, I got Hernandez Govan and want to fight Woody. So we've been waiting. I catch a red eye to Miami to kick the shit out of Woody.
Hey, I could easily set that up. I'll hit Aiden after this. That's an easy setup right there. Especially, I think people would love to see. People would love to see, you guys kind of like go get in the boxing ring after everything. People like and hate both of y'all.
Yeah, exactly. And there was a lot of people in the comments and shit. They was asking for it. They was tagging Aiden. Y'all know you get 1 million tags a day.
Yeah.
They was tagging you, asking y'all to set it up and shit. Yeah, I'm with it. See if y'all can get his whole ass. Let's see where his heart really at. Call that pussy ass nigga Act. I know you got his number. When you get out the chat with me, hit him up and see if he want to shake something.
All right, yeah. I think you'll do it. I can't see him turn it down, especially.
I bet you he won't, Act. I bet you he won't. I bet you can't get him to do it.
Well, here's the thing. As long as he don't like overprice himself and like he wants $1 million or something like that, I'm pretty sure.
Man, listen. If a nigga do that mean he's scared, Act.
That is true.
That mean he's scared. I done kick niggas ass for free before. I'm ready for whatever bag y'all got on the table. I'm gonna kick the shit out of them about it.
Hey, chat. We have a video of Woody boxing on the screen right now.
Yeah, you see that uncoordinated ass shit? I'm gonna kick the pies out of his ass if he show up to box me like that. His ass better go to Floyd or Roger Mayweather boxing camp or something before he talking about fighting me.
I'm watching this. He looked like he got a little temper on him though.
Huh?
He looked like he got a little temper on him.
Man, I don't know what he got. I know he can't swing. I know he unorthodox like a motherfucker. He ain't got no coordination.
Holy shit. All right, what's the temperature right now in Memphis? What's the temperature?
The temperature right now is it's like 70, 72 degrees.
No, not like that. I'm saying, what are people feeling? Like,
oh,
it always feels like something's going on in Memphis. Like,
you talking about the temperature like with the Shiesty shit or just in the streets?
Just in the streets in general. What are people thinking about this? Obviously,
I mean, for the most part, we got the homeland. Trump got the streets on lock for the most part. We got the homeland security shit here, the FBI, the everybody. You know what I'm saying? They've been patrolling our streets and shit. So, it ain't live like how it normally would be. Much shit still been happening, for the most part or whatever. But, you ain't been seeing all the sliding and all of it, the infinities and shit riding up and down the street going crazy. You ain't been seeing that.
They've said that after the murder of Dolph. I mean, the whole hip hop has said it. We've never seen spinning like that before, brother. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah. And there's a lot of spinning that happened that people don't know about too. So.
Were you ever nervous that because you were charged that somebody might just say, you know what? Well, if he charged, we got to go get him.
Nah, I mean, I ain't saying I'm no motherfucking Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees or nothing, but nervous. I don't even know how to spell it. Like, it's like because the environment I come from, you can't be nervous. You have to be, you have to. If you're nervous, you can't be alert, in my opinion. So I don't get nervous. I might get some. I might get on point. A little. If the paranoia, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But as far as nervous and afraid, I'm gonna go wherever I need to go and do what I need to do. Like, ain't nobody gonna ever keep me from doing that. But no, I wasn't never nervous. I was prepared. I've been prepared.
Did you move out of Memphis?
Did I move out of Memphis?
Yeah.
Is LeBron James a Muslim?
Nah, I don't think so. You still there?
Nah. Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah, me and Charleston was just together in Memphis the other day.
Oh, hell no. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wouldn't be caught dead with you in Memphis.
Man,
you're not like a wanted man down here?
Huh?
You're not like a wanted man?
A wanted man, but I ain't got no warrants.
Not by the police, but like...
Man, come on, man. Hey, look. Hey, it's hard to find a nigga that you know that's like that. It's hard to find a nigga that you know that's gonna leave it all on the field. Like, I ain't saying I'm the toughest, but a nigga know that when you pull up on dudes, you gotta be right. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is, man. I hope motherfuckers thinking with, you know what I'm saying, the right type of sense, you know, because I was proven to be innocent, but I'm moving like I was found guilty.
Do you believe Gucci was moving a bit square by not coming there with a few killers?
Exactly, you know, but all of that goes back to him having a caretaker, Keisha Kaur, his mental episodes, and
what do you mean he's having a caretaker?
She, like, when she signs off on everything, she runs his phone. When people call, she decides if he talks on the phone. You didn't see the Breakfast Club interview?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, but she said it was only during. I don't know. It was a little bit.
Man, listen, bro, listen.
So you think Gucci is slipping now because, you know, he's letting his woman run his life. She's answering the phone. She's probably packing him lunch, sending him to meetings.
Man, listen, the old Gucci that everybody know would have did, I think, in my opinion, would have did everything in his power for these charges not to be brought or whatever. I think Keisha Kaur played a major role in this indictment, enforcing it. I do know the undercover officer that was Gucci's bodyguard. You know, he was the one that went, you know, that started this whole domino effect.
Oh,
you know,
wait, break that down. So because
Gucci, when Gucci got robbed, Gucci got a bodyguard, which is an off-duty police officer.
Okay.
And, you know,
best bodyguards to have too, by the way.
Yeah, for sure.
When you're not doing crimes.
Exactly. So with that being said, you know, when he was in there when it popped off, and he reached for his shit, but you know, street niggas had the ups on him, and so, you know, when the charges didn't come immediately, me and a few of my guys, you know, Go Slow, Prince, and shit, you know, and said it, you know, we was under the impression that that the security, that the officer, you know, that the bodyguard was gonna keep it G on the strength of Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Him and Gucci probably had a bond.
Is that even possible though, right? Because if I hire
the only way it's possible, he would be breaking the law. You know, and I didn't. And my question was, damn, is he willing to put his freedom, his life, his family's life on the line for Gucci Man to, you know, to basically hold this to his chest for the reputation of Gucci Man? I didn't think so.
Okay, so you are in belief, and you just gave us some new information here. So chat, it looked like we're getting some inside information. This case, because when we watched the whole thing, we're like, damn, if they got fingerprints, they must have went the next day or the day after. Like, you can't come back 2 months and get some fingerprints. It don't work like that. So now you're giving us some info that Gucci probably went there with a bodyguard, and that bodyguard was he's basically police, right? So
yeah, it wasn't no probably to it. This is all fact.
Okay, so he's an off-duty police officer. However, even if he's off-duty and a crime like that happens, you're risking your whole livelihood by not reporting it, by not doing what you are sworn to do, and it's a judge of your character. Even though you're off the clock, you're still a policeman.
Yeah, and he could have went to jail for that.
Oh, okay, because if he was about to brandish too.
Yeah. He could have, like, the police officer could have went to jail too. Not that because he upped his gun, but if he wouldn't have, you know, police officers, they have a sworn duty to, you know, report, protect, serve, all that shit. So if he wouldn't have reported that crime, a crime that serious, at minimum, he would have got, failure to report a felony, and, you know, all of those goof-ass charges and shit they be having. You know, so, yeah, he wasn't willing to risk that for Gucci Man.
Okay, so I'm asking this line of questioning to get to, like, the most important part, which I think hip-hop is already starting to dissect. Does anyone believe that Gucci Man is cooperating? Did he make a statement? Will he take the stand? Is Gucci, quote-unquote, snitching? Or is it just, you know, people found out about it because of this off-duty cop or undercover cop, whatever, and Gucci's listed as a victim, but he don't got nothing to do with nothing?
Man, I'm gonna give Gucci the benefit of the doubt, man, and say that he ain't cooperating. My partner Ghost Los think that he might be. I'm gonna say that he's probably not. I don't think Gucci would risk his reputation and his respect in the street to go and testify and cooperate on some shit that's already happened. And with that being said, I think with them having that police officer there and guns being drawn on him, they don't even need Gucci.
That's a fact. Listen, that's a fact. I keep telling y'all, the best security guards to get is the police. Like, you know what I mean? You don't got to make the report. He gonna do it for you.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So Gucci could be a slime ball, and in the background telling the police officer, man, go ahead and report that, man. You know what I'm saying? True. Fuck them niggas. I can't do it, but you're an officer of the law. Go ahead and do it. So he could be doing that. But far as him putting his John Hancock on it and saying, nah, I don't think Gucci did that.
Interesting. Okay. So, I don't know if you heard the whole sequence of how it went down. I was surprised, and you tell me if you're surprised. You probably know him a little bit better. And maybe this is just some Memphis nigga.
You're acting with Waking Up TV.
I would think that you're on ankle monitor and you're in a halfway house. The feds are claiming that he upped Pooh first. Do you believe that? That Pooh Shiesty upped Pooh first?
Man, what Shiesty said in that new song, when he said about Dirt,
he said we had 300 shots up in this car before.
Nah. Don't let Dirt verse go to your head. Ain't nobody slime as me.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. That kind of answer your question. Ain't no, he mean that, I guess. Ain't nobody slime as him. So
Is that a Memphis thing, or this guy's just one of those type of dudes? Because I ain't gonna lie to you. He seemed like
I ain't gonna lie. That ain't no Memphis shit. You know what I'm saying? That's some Pooh Shiesty shit. Because me in that situation, I wouldn't have done that on house arrest in the halfway house.
Okay, you're being reasonable. There we go.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done that. I would have waited. I ain't gonna say it wouldn't have happened, but it wouldn't have happened at that moment.
You know the people, or you say some of the people that was with him. Do you think that maybe those dudes who might be in the streets are looking at him like, yo, prison better not change you, nigga. Like, yo, you know how we supposed to give it up. Do you feel like he was maybe like, not necessarily peer pressured, but he had to kind of move how
No. Shiesty ain't got no peer pressure. That was his shit over there. He called the shots over there, so it wasn't no peer pressure. If anybody was peer pressured, for what I'm hearing, it was the daddy, Trail. When the situation happened, Gucci allegedly looked up at the daddy, and the daddy was like, showed some type of sympathy and empathy for Gucci, but it was out of his control.
Really? So the daddy, like, basically Gucci appeals to him like, yo, bro, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And the daddy kind of feels bad because the daddy probably was actually wanting to do business.
I'm finna give you a little extra. I'm finna give you a little extra bonus right here because a lot of this shit I'm saving. I got a real big interview coming up, but I fuck with you though.
Yeah, come on.
Before Gucci, before the shit was over with, Gucci said he looked up and said, after he signed the papers and they made him sign the papers, he said, damn, y'all know this ain't how this shit go. We still gotta go to the lawyers. And motherfucker told him, man, you gotta shut your bitch ass up before a nigga shoot you on GP.
Oh shit! Oh no! Yo.
Yeah.
So Gucci tells him, yo, because that's actually true. So with the release papers, because I was even thinking like, if I'm Gucci, I just put a unrecognizable signature. That's something I could shoot down later to say that doesn't match the rest of my signatures, right?
But if you sign something, if somebody is forcing you to sign something under duress, it's not gonna hold up in the court of law anyway.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I think they was looking at it like Gucci would be a bitch to come out and say, yo, don't let him out the contract because he had a gun to me. So it was just gonna go to like
they was gonna go on. They was gonna go off of that. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. But and again, when people were saying Gotti had something to do with it, like they can't know because.
Yo, is that a direct quote though?
What?
So you're saying they're pointing a gun at him. He's signing these papers, and he said this is not how it goes. And the nigga says, "Man, you better shut your bitch ass up before we
For a
shoot
nigga
you."
shoot you on GP, that was said.
They were bluffing though, right? They wasn't gonna shoot no Gucci.
Hey, listen, a motherfucker. This how bad they disrespected him, man. Man, they went in his ear and took his earrings out, unscrewed them.
No, they what?
Man, treated him like a real hoe. Unscrewed them.
They unscrewed the earrings.
Unscrewed the earrings, nigga. If I tell you a duck, you pull a truck, hook that motherfucker up.
So they took earrings. They took the wedding band off. Did Gucci take the wedding band off himself?
Yeah,
or did they rip it off his face? I'm wondering how physical they got with Gucci.
Hey, Gucci follow instructions real well under pressure.
I mean, shit, I would too. I'm not, I mean, I would too.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Sure. So they're yo, give me this, give me that. This is after he signed or before he signed? And why the added disrespect? If you wanted the signing papers, why take things from them?
Yeah, so the signing was the first. He signed first, and then he was relieved out of the items.
Damn, they confiscated it. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, for sure, man.
And the other dudes. So where did
he had a homeboy with him too? He had a homeboy with him named DP. He got stripped too. The cameraman got stripped and choked. Cameraman got choked.
Why did he get choked? It was like uncooperative?
I don't know. I guess motherfuckers was just trying to show their bravado, showing their mean business.
What do you mean stripped? You like stripped of their possessions? Like, oh, give me a chain?
Yeah. Nigga took cameras. And
okay.
Nigga took all kind of shit.
Damn, not the Canon. Jesus. Not the Canon.
Yeah, cameras. They took the cameras from the cameraman.
Oh man, not that.
Yeah, Gucci brought a cameraman with him too, because he thought he was finna snap up with his artists and shit.
So Gucci thought he was vlogging.
Yeah. Gucci brought a cameraman with him as well.
Damn. Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. You're right about that line. Yo, Shiesty got a. Yo, he tell you exactly who he is. Part of the song, he said, my grandmama told me to cut the grass. Whole time I'm the snake. I said, yo, what? Nah. There was something about that song. I'm like, sometimes you hear a song, you'd be like, this can't be all make believe.
Yeah. That's one of them joints right there, ain't it?
Oh man, no, this is crazy.
Yeah, for sure, man. That shit wild.
So in the 2 months afterwards, what do you think Gucci's thinking? Is he not like, yo, all right, one of them pussy niggas gotta die, or is he like, yo, the undercover cop or the bodyguard cop was there, so I can't do nothing because if anything happens to these niggas, it's gonna look bad on me. Because I gotta imagine Gucci probably go back to his war shed and probably say, man, all right, yo, on some Dirk shit, I got 20 on him, 30 on him, 50 on him. Like, yo, these niggas gotta go.
But I think man, with his wife, she runs shit. She wear the pants over there. Between that and him taking all that medicine and shit, I don't think Gucci on nothing. You know what I'm saying? I think this a whole totally different goo-op,
So you think Gucci like washed up in terms of that mentality?
Yeah, I honestly do. I think he done became so successful in life. He love his family, he love his kids, he love his wife, and I just think he look at shit like he got too much to lose, and I ain't saying that's the wrong way to think, just other motherfuckers just retarded and die by their respect, and I'm one of them, and so I couldn't be in that. I couldn't be in that situation and be like, I'm finna go to Sunday school. No, I couldn't.
Hey, by the way, you know why I thought this song was capped? No, not the song. You know why I thought the story was capped at first? Because it reinforces the song too much. When Shiesty said, he says, yo, he said, 30, pass me that Drake. then he says, unfortunately, I'm the CEO and the top shooter for my gang. Yo, he said my grandma told me keep the grass low. Whole time I'm the snake. He said I smelled this plot up from 3 miles away. You can't outsnake a snake. Yo, I'm sorry.
You can't outfox a fox. You can't outsnake a snake.
Nah. I ain't gonna lie.
He mean that shit.
Jesus Christ. So, so you think Gucci just been probably just like falling back, probably thinking or knowing that this is gonna happen?
Yeah,
But
Gucci knew. Gucci probably knew. You know what I'm saying? The body, I'm sure the body. See that bodyguard he had. They've been rocking for a minute. You know what I'm saying? For what my people told me, and I know the bodyguard had to tell Gucci, man. You know I got to do my job, Gucci. You know what I'm saying? And and Gucci was probably like, I'm sure Gucci probably wasn't against it.
yeah,
I'm sure, he want Pooh Shiesty to suffer some kind of way. I wouldn't have wanted Pooh Shiesty in jail. I would have wanted him out. But different people handle things differently.
well, here's the thing. At the end of the day, he's still signed to Gucci.
Yeah.
And even though I think they're trying to go around it, like based on what we heard, and now that's it's a federal complaint, it's no way any judge would actually grant a injunction to stop Gucci's contract or any type of relief to let Pooh Shiesty walk. So he's gonna be with 1017. Oh shit, my bad. I think maybe shit. Yo.
Yeah, my bad. I'm on this goddamn highway. My bad.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. Jesus Christ. Nah, this is pretty interesting. So, they said it was 3 victims. It looked like you've kind of outlined. No. Well, it looked like it's 3 victims plus the undercover cop. So it looked like it was Gucci, the cop, the cameraman, and the other guy. You said his name is D something.
Yeah, DP.
DP. Okay. And then Shiesty comes with 8 other people.
Correct.
So you don't think the father knew about this, like, while they were on the way there?
No. He knew. Yeah. Come on, his dad a gangster. His dad, his dad like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he knew. I'm sure he knew something. Well, you know what I'm saying? They had some type of conversation. If not, he wouldn't have been there.
Whose idea do you think it was? Right after it happens, looked like they must have panicked because maybe money was slowing up, but there's a couple niggas that took Greyhound.
Whose idea was to strip Gucci?
No. Whose idea was it to? Because they said like 2 or 3 of the individuals went back from Dallas to Memphis on a Greyhound.
Okay. So you said whose idea was it for them to get back on the Greyhound?
Well, I would think that's not a very popular means of travel for if y'all associated with a big rapper. I think you only do that to try to conceal where you're going.
Yeah, you're trying to conceal travel.
Yeah.
That you was even there.
Yes, exactly.
But a lot of them cats in those situations, they don't really be thinking, because I'm sure they had cell phones with them.
Yeah. They do.
Yeah, so they can go back, they can ping the cell phones, so getting on the Greyhound, you ain't do nothing but waste your time. You know what I'm saying? Because that ain't gonna keep you off that motherfucking phone tower and pinging.
Do you think that Pooh Shiesty is cooked?
Yeah, he done. He got a Chinese name, One Gong.
One Gong, stop. Hey, well, hold on though. Because you once got a murder charge, right? And people would think that you were.
I didn't have a police officer that's sworn to protect and testify against me either.
So you think that's gonna be the guy to testify?
Who you think? Listen, what I'm going to tell you is the true factual. The police officer is the one that started this whole investigation. He's the one that made the first initial statement. And with that being said, he is going to be the star witness. And there's no jury in America that's going to believe Pooh Shiesty and his attorney over an officer of the law.
I mean, I agree with you. If it comes down to that, I mean, that's a tough sell, right?
And I ain't wishing nothing bad on the kid, because I ain't got nothing against him, but I'm just keeping it G, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody going police officer. And the police officer, it's different. It'll be different if a police officer was getting on the stand testifying to something that another witness told him. This police officer is going to be testifying to him getting robbed as well.
Ah, interesting.
Not only was he a witness, he's a victim as well.
Hey, why didn't the police officer just tell them, like, yo, I'm a cop, right?
don't give a damn. They don't care.
Really?
You can see that from, you know what I'm saying, from what done transpired today. They don't give a damn. They could have had the Secret Service in that motherfucker.
You know,
they could have had the Secret Service in that motherfucker.
Nah, this is gonna be crazy right here. I don't think this goes to trial, honestly.
Man, you know, I'm gonna say this. The only reason why it might go to trial is because the number that they're gonna be offering Shiesty is gonna be so crazy.
Well, how much did he just do? He just did like 4 or 5.
He just did like a nickel. But the thing about it is, you on federal probation. Your points are finna be so high. Then you finna have. They done charged him. Did you hear all the charges that they charged him with today?
Yeah, well, it was kidnapping, conspiracy of kidnapping. I'm guessing robbery and
yeah, right. The bringing guns across state lines,
weapons and stuff like that. Yeah,
all of that shit, man. They said they had a cohort robbery, and man, this shit, man, they probably offer him on a deal. Will you take 20? They might go down to 20.
Really?
Might. That'll be a deal. If he get a 20-year sentence on this case, that'll be a steal.
You think so? I'm thinking a 10-piece. He just did 5.
Hell
give him a 10.
Man, hey, listen. He on 5 years of probation alone. You got to do the probation time first, Act. That's 5 years alone. We ain't started talking about the guns with the switches and the kidnapping and the conspiracy. Man, they said 30 locked the door and stood on the door, held his back up, and wouldn't allow the people to leave.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Whatever song they was gonna make about this shit, I guarantee is a hit.
Yeah.
Yo, 30 locked the door. Hand me my Drake.
Man, you know, and everybody, you know what I'm saying? I think everybody except 30. But Shiesty got a fucked up record. His daddy got a fucked up record.
It's 30. One thing about Shiesty, I want to give him credit. He held down that jail stint like a G, like he was built for it, and he was good with it. Do you think 30's like that too? If they give him 5-10 years, he gonna be as solid as Shiesty, or Shiesty does a different breed?
Yeah, he would never tell on Shiesty. He would never tell on Shiesty. Yeah, he'll go to the grave before he do that. You know what I'm saying? And I done seen a lot of niggas tell that I didn't expect to tell, but I just couldn't see a situation of 30 telling on Shiesty. Now, I ain't gonna say what he won't do to another motherfucker, but I just couldn't see him telling on his cousin Shiesty.
Man, this is one thing. I haven't read the whole complaint yet. I'm still waiting for them to fully unseal it. Mm-hmm. I'm wondering how many people they're gonna claim had guns, and I actually believe it with this. These sequences so clear. You know when a nigga tell you a story of something happened, and you kind of gotta like go back and try to figure out what's the real sequence. This seems so orderly. It feels like a cop gave the report. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It don't feel like a cop did get a report. A cop did get it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that. He streamed. So chat, he streamed on Twitch 3 days ago, and I'm wondering, do you think he knew any of this was coming?
Yeah. Well, I can't. I can't say that because the way the feds they said it. Well, the way they said they played it. They didn't pick. They didn't pick everybody up at the same time. For the most part, and they probably was just tapping phones. And the way Shiesty them move, I'm sure they weren't doing no talking on the phone. So the feds was just trying to see if they could probably get some more evidence by letting them be out here for a couple of months and hit the phones, tap the phones. Once they realized that they weren't dumb enough to be talking on no phones, then they'll go ahead and go with whatever evidence they have and go ahead and get the indictment.
Yeah, no, that's insane, man. That's insane. Okay, so let me see what else. Did they sell the items?
Nah, I'm gonna tell you something. What I was told today, and they've been confirmed. I haven't confirmed it yet, but I was told that some of the items were found during the search.
Really? So
yeah.
It's no way. It's no way they would have a chain, a wedding band, none of that.
I hope that's not true. But I was told that some of the items were found.
Hey, by the way, shout out to my man Jay Weathers. He said, "Yo, Shicey's a felon with a gun. That's 10 years by itself. He'll also get a gang enhancement. Are there gang enhancements in the Fed chat? For being a gang member, the points are going to be too high."
Hey man, that's what I was telling you. At like the points, like the base offense level gonna be so fucking high. Like it's gonna be hard for him to take that case. I mean, for him to take whatever number they give him, because the number gonna be so high. They might offer him a 30. They might say, "Go on, take this 30, so you won't get life." It's hard for niggas to sign for 30 years. That's hard to do.
Jesus.
So
how were you when you were locked up? And obviously you maintain your innocence, but like when you were possibly preparing for maybe because I think in Memphis, first degree murder is automatic life, unless I'm wrong.
Yeah. If you lose the trial, hell yeah, automatic life.
What was your thoughts? Like especially when you were incarcerated, were you thinking like, damn man, I ain't never gonna get out of here?
No, I was I was holding on to the belief that I just felt like I didn't believe that God was gonna allow the system to take my life away for some shit that I honestly didn't do. And I felt like God knew my heart. And I can lie to you, I can lie to whoever, but you can't lie to God. So with that being said, that's what I held on to, and that's what kept me strong throughout the process. You know what I'm saying? Lead up to trial.
Oh shit! Hey, by the way, chat. I'm getting some new info. I think they're saying there's some pictures of apparently it was a white cameraman and he got roughed up. There's some pictures of him with some bruises and cuts.
Yeah. That's the cameraman. I said that from the beginning. I said when I was saying like, okay, well, the off-duty police officer, he might keep the Jeep. You know what I'm saying? It might not tell. I always said from day one, if they go pull up on that white boy, that cameraman, who Shiesty ass out of here, because ain't that motherfucking white boy gonna tell?
Yeah, no, that's
when them feds and shit get to talking about perjury and all of that shit. Yeah, he ain't gonna come clean.
No, that's insane. Okay, here we go. I think we got it. Give me a second here, chat.
Okay, take your time.
Man, this is crazy, huh? Pooh Shiesty was like the hottest rapper out right now, too.
Yeah, man. Yup. He was, man. He could have went about that a whole different way, man. He ain't have to do that. I wish, and I'm gonna keep it all the way G, man. I blame his daddy, because I feel like Lantrell, you've been in the streets long enough. You know what I'm saying? You've been out here too long, bro. Like, you supposed to tell your son, like, man, son, I'm gonna ride with you right or wrong, son, man. But we can do this shit another way, man. Man, come on, man. You got so many motherfucking millions of dollars on the table, man, waiting on us, man. Come on, we gonna go out like this over this? That's what I would have said.
I think Shiesty was getting into it with Wack when he first came out, because they were saying that, I think Wack was saying there was some stuff about his paperwork, and he came out and he made a video and he kind of posted his paperwork.
Yeah, and shout out to I talked to the exposers and shit this morning, and man, they ran across some more shit that just came about on Shiesty. Not to mention the bomb that I'll tell you, but that's being cooked up as we speak. That's about to get dropped on his dad. But yeah. I don't want to say too much, but yeah, Shiesty, it's some new shit that came out about him today as well. So I don't know.
About Shiesty?
I ain't seen it with my own eyes. It was sent. Yeah, on Shiesty too. But the bigger, the bomb that's about his dad. But some more stuff that goes to what Wack was saying came out today, and I'm sure you'll hear about that soon as well.
Oh wow. By the way, chat. So the Department of Justice finally put it on their website. So this is where we get to see some of these pictures and stuff.
Oh wow! So they got pictures of the victims.
Well, they got some stuff. Hold on, I'm clicking on it right now. We're gonna look at it. Here we go. Nine men Kidnapping. And this is what they do for most. Okay, here we go. So it's now on there as a press release. We did have we opened. We're waiting for it to be put on Pacer, but they said this is a screenshot depicting the Rolex. Okay, so they got the Rollie. It's a Rogers. I'm not too sure who that is. So they got the Rollie, and they said here's from Glover's account. He got the watch and he got the chain. He got a watch and a chain, and it says outlined. Some of the evidence is the ankle monitor, cell phone data records, license plate, rental car records from the father, surveillance footage from the place, nearby supply store, and a hotel that they stayed. Fingerprints they got, social media posts of them with the property, and a Greyhound bus record confirming the travel of them from Dallas to Memphis the day after.
Wow.
This is...
Yeah, it's over with, bro. It's over with, man. They fucked. You know, them feds, they did their homework. That's why it took so long.
Yeah. I'm trying to get the... There's a picture circulating. Let me see where it came from. Give me 1 second. Oh, okay. So chat, here's the photo. Wait, why can't we Give me 1 second, chat. Four. Here we go, chat. This is a picture of the victim. So this white kid here, a white guy, he's a cameraman. So it looked like they probably called the police right away, because you know there's photos of him, and these are fresh wounds.
So what happened was, well, yeah. Seemed like he mailed it. You know, I'm sure the date of the police officer's statement will come out soon, but he probably made that motherfucker immediately. And you know how the feds operate. You know, they just been going around interviewing everybody and going to get the surveillance, the shit you just got through reading. And that's why it's taking so long. And then, you know, of course, I'm sure they tapped the phones and trying to get some audio, but don't sound like they got none. Because I'm sure you probably would have read it.
Yeah, chat. I'm waiting for the complaint, but this looks like it's serious, man. I don't know how Shiesty gets out of this. The only way he gets out of this is if Gucci comes out and literally, well, they got the white guy in the cops, so he's kind of screwed. So it don't look like Gucci could help him.
Yeah, Gucci couldn't even help him at this point. Gucci word ain't gonna override the white guy and the police officer. It's just not gonna happen. And I hope and pray that they don't have the video, because they saying Big 30 allegedly recorded it.
What do you mean? He recorded it?
Yeah, when it happened.
Ain't no way.
All right. That's the same thing they were saying when I first came to the net when they act. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Now everybody gotta eat crow.
Ain't no fucking way, Chad.
I tell you that. I ain't gonna give you no bullshit, Hank. I'm telling you.
Do you know any of these guys? Is Rogers? Let me see. You probably don't know his real name.
I know.
Terrence
I'm
Rogers.
tell you like this. I can say this. Well, Terrence Rogers is the one they still looking for him. He's still on the run. He ain't been out. He's the only one that ain't been apprehended yet. But I'm not gonna go into detail and say which two individuals that I know. But I know two individuals personally, like on a personal level.
Yeah, chat. I'm still trying to find. I think if I find the full complaint, it will.
Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want to. I want to hear too. Cause see, my partner and them trying to see. Everybody trying to see, did Gucci Man cooperate or is it just the police officer?
Yeah, it's gonna tell us who gave the statement. I don't know if they're gonna identify him in the state.
Yeah. By the feds being involved, they'll try to keep this shit tucked until close to trial. Right before trial, they'll have to reveal it, but they can kind of hide the identities. They can play with that shit for a minute. They can have to keep the witnesses and shit hid for a minute, all the way up to trial.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The whole family was probably doing good, man. Like, it's a lot of money they made.
Oh yeah, definitely. Hell yeah, definitely. Yeah, I don't. He had just bought his mom a house. I know his mom personally. I know, Pooh Shiesty mom. I know her personally. So yeah, this shit just crazy, bro. Shit just crazy, man. I hate it for him, to be honest. I wish motherfucker would have made a better decision, man.
Hey, by the way, chat. I'm looking for all the court documents. So for Kadarius, look like so because they're arrested in Tennessee, they go, and Tennessee's in a different district. They go before Tennessee federal court, and then obviously they're gonna get pretty much extradited.
Yeah, extradited. Because they said somebody got picked up in Nashville. You're gonna be back on the chat. Probably about 3 hours. You're gonna be back on chat with another stream when this other shit drops.
Nah, I'm gonna stay on stream.
Yeah. He's gonna stay on stream. Fuck you, man.
I'm on this shit for hours.
Okay. Well,
I'm just trying to see the indictment, because whenever you see this is gonna give us all the details, and once you read it, you could get a good understanding of, all right, maybe you could give him the benefit of the doubt, or versus, yeah, this nigga's cooked.
But the shit you just got through reading should let you know he cooked, man. Them folks said they got surveillance from all the surrounding businesses. They said they got license plate number, rental car evidence, and all the other shit you just got through. Man, this shit's over with. Folks done, man. This shit over with, bro. Man, that white boy now, I was finna come through that motherfucking back door. Ain't pointing so motherfucking hard.
Have you never came in contact with them?
Huh?
Have you ever came in contact with them? Do you know them personally?
Do I know who? My Shiesty?
Yeah.
Nah, I know 30 personally. I don't know Shiesty personally. Like I said, I know his mom personally. I know of his dad. And but yeah, nah, I know 30 personally. I don't know Shiesty personally.
Yeah, chat. I'm trying to find. It's on sealed. It's just not filed yet. So the complaint is on sealed. It's just not filed.
So is the complaint not sealed?
No, it got on sealed. It got on sealed. It's just not filed. It's just not filed digitally, and I think they gave off.
They let you know that shit come from the officer, because if they weren't worried about stealing it, you know what I'm saying, that come from the officer. If it was anybody else, it probably be sealed. You know how motherfuckers, they be trying to hide this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the officer, that's what he do for a living, so they weren't worried about stealing it. So I'm almost willing to bet that whole motherfucking complaint gonna be just whatever that came from the officer, and probably the white guy too. I don't think he'll give no statement.
Yeah, chat. Looked like they grabbed him around the neck. You can see the abrasion here. Looked like somebody grabbed his hand or hit his hand too.
Ooh, the feds got right on that. Everybody thought the feds were bullshitting. If they pulled up on that white boy that fast to get his bruises, pictures of his bruises and shit, yeah, they got right on that.
Man, look like the police they're not playing around with nobody when it comes to this shit.
Your ass been out. My motherfucker been in the same studio that day.
I wonder if that nigga would
And
still keep the footage on his phone.
Look, I was waiting on you to read that in the little evidence shit you just got to reading, but you didn't. But I was told from credible people that 30 recorded it. So I don't know how true it is. I can't say I ain't see it with my own eyes, but yeah.
Holy shit.
Old third ball.
Old
third ball.
All right. You know what? I'll call you back in like a few. Cause I'm gonna be on.
Yeah. Hit me back. Yeah, hit me back if you find it. Or if not, when this other shit drop, just hit me back. You know what I'm saying? I'll be on standby. All
right, bet. This is my number.
All right, bet.
Oh damn.